Hey everybody, let's check out builds number 12 and 13 of Putter Island. So one of the first big changes here is that we've added an actual functioning game menu. So if I go into my game menu, we can now create a new game, load a save game, or save your game. So if I were to choose new game here, we now have our loading screen, and the whole game is initialized. Loading and saving a game works pretty much as expected. If we look here, obviously we have my player character, we have our truck, we have a box in the bed of the truck, and we have a box here. If I were to save the game, we'll save that in slot 2. I can now load a different save game. We'll load what I had in slot 1. My character is updated, the truck is updated, we're initialized. Now if we load that save game I just did in slot 2, the player's in the right spot, the truck's in the right spot, and so are the two boxes. So yeah, that worked pretty much as you would expect it to. Another thing I've added here is the player house. This is going to be where your player lives. You'll be able to pass time here by sleeping. You'll be able to interact with your spouse. You'll be able to change your clothes and that sort of thing. Notice the gold window. I was kind of inspired by the whole NASA gold face shield on the spacesuits and whatnot. That's what I was thinking of. I wanted something that would allow me to unload the interior of the house when you get far enough away without it looking bad, because with the windows being fully transparent, you can see inside, and when things unload, it looks iffy. So this is my way of dealing with it. When we get a bit closer to the house, that gold kind of fades away, and you can see through the window. Interesting effect. I'm sure some tweaking can be done there. Here's the interior of the house. This area will be sort of a dining area. We'll have a kitchen. We've got one of these old 60s style conversation pits. Over here, this white cube is actually a wardrobe. It will be a wardrobe. Right now, it's a white cube. But I can interact with it and get into our character customizer. We have different skin options. Different shirts, different pants, and we can even change the colors of various parts. The customization system that I showed is not just for your player character. You'll be able to customize your spouse as well, but the NPCs in the world are also using the same system. So if I were to deliver this box to Grozo's supposed to be an alien, but for now they're being represented by one of these humanoid characters. If I enter his tent,
come on in, just put the package anywhere.
We have an NPC who can actually talk, and they're reactive to what you're doing. So if I deliver a box,
thanks for the package,
we get a little response there. There are no dialogue trees, at least not yet. I might add those, dialogue and quests and those sorts of things. But that's a long-term thing. For now, I'm focused on making the delivery aspect of the game entertaining.
Thanks for the package.
I've also done a bit of work on my Outpost Tile Set. So here, say, in this hallway, we now have windows where it used to just be a solid tube. While in this room over here, we only have windows on the one side of the room. My plan is to fill out these outposts and actually give them some residents, people who live here, who can accept deliveries, and who you can interact with. So, while a lot of time has passed since our last video, there isn't as much to show off. The whole saving and loading thing was a lot of work on the back end, but isn't really all that cool to show off. It's an important system, though, and it's really important for further development, because all the upgrade trees and things that I've been working on aren't really useful if you're playing the game in a single session. It actually takes quite a bit of time to do a delivery and to make that money. And by the time you've done a few deliveries, you probably want to save the game and go do something else. So now you actually have the option to do that and to come back and keep playing and building up that cash over time and getting some of the more interesting upgrades. Now that that's there, next up, we got to be able to upgrade this truck. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.